It's Dr. Wahdi Azmi from Indonesia. Dr. Wahdi is a veterinarian working for wildlife conservation, especially elephants. He has over 26 years of experience in biodiversity conservation, sustainable development, and environmental management. Dr. Wahdi has received the Whitley Award as one of the top 14 global conservationists in 2021. The Whitley Award, known as the Green Oscar, is an international prize awarded annually by the Whitley Fund for Nature that recognizes outstanding conservation leaders worldwide. Dr. Wahdi has also been instrumental in developing elephant conservation projects in Sumatra, such as the conservation response units. Today's presentation from Dr. Wahdi will be on when the umbrella species falls ill, disease risks for wildlife sharing elephant habitats. Dr. Wahdi?
Thank you, Bu Heidi. Sorry. Yeah. Let me share the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
You can still see the screen, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we can see your presentation. Yep.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, maybe good night for Heidi. Everyone, my name is Wahdi Azmi, and I'm honored to be here today to discuss an important aspect of wildlife conservation, disease transmission risks affecting Sumatran elephant. I would like to thank the organizer of this event, as well as Asian Elephant Support and Life Trust of India, and all partners involved. Today, I will talk around how elephant as an umbrella species influence ecosystem health and how their interaction with humans, livestock, and captive populations impact the spread of the disease. Sorry. No. Oh, did you still see my presentation?
Yes, it's not, we see a screen, but we see multiple slides.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. My computer is a bit slow. Okay, try again. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's the same. It hasn't changed. Still showing several slides.
Sorry.
Dr. Wahdi, if we just, click that slideshow, which is on the top, then it should work.
Slideshow.
Yeah,
Look.
on the top, yeah. Slightly on the left side, yeah. It should work. It's on the top, slideshow. 7th instruction on the right side, top.
Slide. So.
Yes, we can see your slide clearly. Thank you. Continue. Yeah.
Before I talk further, I'd just like to give some background to all of you that the distribution of elephant in Sumatra. So in fact, the red area, red shaped area, is the elephant population's distribution, and the green one is the remaining forest cover, and actually the yellow area is the plantation area. So you can see in the middle of Sumatra and go to the south, most of the elephant population is actually places not really inside the green one, but in the middle of the yellow one. Means that elephants is more have a more interaction with the plantation area. This next map, can you see the next slide? Is it back again?
It's not it's not the only slide. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I send you the PowerPoint, Heidi?
Yeah, please. Maybe.
No, send it to Daniel, please.
Daniel?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm sorry. But can I send first to Heidi, then forward to Daniel?
Please do that. Yeah, maybe you can copy.
Yeah, sorry.
May not be having my number.
Maybe we'll stop for now.
Have you sent it?
Sending it. Wait. Did you receive, Heidi? I'm sending
No.
it. It's uploading. It's sending, but still uploading. Fine.
Are you sending by WhatsApp or by email?
By WhatsApp to you, and I will also try by email. The connection is on.
Dr. Bahar, are you there? Are you online? Dr. Bahar Bhavishkar, are you online now?
It's progressing in WhatsApp, but the email, the file is too large for email.
Okay. Can you just do your presentation without the slides?
Okay. Let me try to do that.
Just let it keep sending, and when we get it, we can, Daniel can put it up, but maybe in the meantime, you can just talk through it.
Okay. It's half uploaded because it's difficult because I want to show some of the information through slide. It's almost
ஒரு நிமிஷம் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு clinically it's a comment saying that clinically reported. This is with regard to FMD, I suppose. Clinically reported one case from FMD in a captive elephant subadult, one in Gorumara National Park. That's information given by Dr. Swati Mandal.
okay.
And There is one question from Dr. Azad. Vets working with big cats, reserves, and ungulates. Oh, he's asking whether anybody just working, or if you have any information to just give about the people who are working on big cats, reserves, and ungulates in your region. Maybe you can just give some points. Yes.
Yes, we do work on big cats as well. That work is in association with the forest department. So yes, we do on tiger and leopards, and we do perform the rescue operations. We do also get involved in conflict mitigation, and we are talking to communities. And when there is a accidental case of mortality of these animals, we are reaching there as representative of National Tiger the postmortem and collect the samples as per the standardized operating procedure for big cats. So yes, and there are many vets, Dr. Khobragade, who is working in Tadoba, Andhari Tiger Reserve, and there are many vets actually. So if you would like to have contact, you can definitely contact us. We can provide all the names of veterinarians who are working in this landscape in central India on tigers and big cats particularly. Yes,
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you.
Excuse me, Heidi. Actually, it's already sent to your WhatsApp successfully. Can you forward to Daniel?
Yeah, it has to download first before I can forward it.
Trust me, recording. Trust me, Solomon.
Can I think I sent. It's not updated slide. Yeah. Next slide. This is quite different. Next slide. I'm sorry. Yeah. Next slide. Okay. So this is a map of Aceh province. The red dots indicate the distribution of human-elephant conflict, and as you can see, they are spread widely across the region. This clearly shows that much of Aceh terrestrial landscape is home to the elephants, and as the consequences, human-elephant interactions are widespread. The extensive overlap between elephant habitat and human activities highlight the urgency of addressing human-elephant conflict as both conservation and community challenge. Next slide. Aceh province is also home to the most significant elephant population in Sumatra. It still retains 3.5 million hectares of continuous forest. But it's not just elephant, but Aceh is the last stronghold for Sumatra critical endangered species, including Sumatran tiger, Sumatran orang-utan, and Sumatran rhino. With all these species facing extreme threat to the survival, Aceh remains one of the most crucial landscape for conservation effort, where protecting elephant means safeguarding an entire ecosystem. Next slide. Human-elephant conflict is often seen as just a livelihood issue centered on crop destruction and economic loss. However, this perspective is dangerously incomplete. When elephants enter farmland, they do not just damage crops, they come into contact with livestock and humans, exposing themselves to diseases, and they may carry deep into the forest. This is not only a threat to the affected elephants, but also serious ecological crisis. Many other elephants in the wild, along with countless wildlife species that share their same habitat, are at risk of infections. If we fail to address human-elephant conflict seriously, we are not just failing the community, but also we are endangering entire ecosystem. Conservation group must recognize that mitigating human-elephant conflict is not just about preventing economic loss, It is about protecting the integrity of Sumatran last remaining wild space and ensuring the survival of key species. Next slide, please. Sumatran elephant have large home range, and GPS tracking reveals that they travel between forest and agriculture area daily. This movement means they frequently come into contact with livestock, increasing the risk of pathogen transmissions. The longer the home range overlaps with human settlements, the higher, of course, the exposure risk. Next slide. A study conducted in Aceh found that elephant home ranges expanded significantly. Yeah. They also expanded between 2019 and 2021 as elephant increasingly move between shrubland and farmland. Their contact with livestock and human waste also rises. This growing overlap not only intensifies human-elephant conflict, but also heightens the risk of disease transmissions, posing a serious threat to both wildlife and human community. Next. Yeah. So GPS collaring provides essential data for managing human-elephant conflict more efficiently. It confirms elephant home range and movement pattern, helping us understanding where and how they travel, which is the key to identifying high-risk conflict zone. It supports well-informed barrier strategies by guiding the placement of effective large-scale barrier that prevent crop damage while maintaining habitat connectivity. It also acts as an early warning system. Next slide, please. Can you push the can you play the animation? Yeah. This is a sample of animation of GPS collar data illustrating elephant movement pattern. As you can see, the majority of their movement occurs in community land rather than in the primary forest. This highlights the significant overlap between elephant home ranges and human settlements, reinforcing the urgent need for effective conflict mitigation strategy. Next slide. This graph from GPS collar data just an illustration that both elephant and human tend to prefer the same type of landscape, of course, the flat one and the lowland area. Unfortunately, when spatial planning takes place, human needs are almost always prioritized, leaving elephant with increasingly limited habitat. This overlap intensifies human-elephant conflict and highlight the need for more balanced land use planning. Next, please. Several factors contribute to the spread of the disease in elephant habitat. Free-ranging livestock often graze near the elephant corridors, increasing the likelihood of transmissions. In addition, captive elephants that interact with wild population can also spread disease such as EHP, contaminated water, source another major concern. And finally, human-elephant interaction in tourism area and conservation activities create additional opportunities for disease transmissions. Next, please. As you can see in this table, elephants are susceptible to various bacterial, viral, parasitic disease. Some of these, like tuberculosis and brucellosis, are transmitted from livestock. Others, like EHV, pose a significant threat to young elephant in both wild and also captive elephant. If an infected elephant carries this pathogen into the forest, they may affect the other species, including various wildlife. Next, please. To reduce disease risk, we must rethink how we manage livestock and elephant interactions. Because many community in the edge of forest, where the elephant also live coexistently, but the community keep the livestock like free roaming. So it's suggested to reduce the risk. We must enclosing the livestock, implementing better landscape scale barrier, and strengthening disease surveillance are all key solutions. Additionally, improving biosecurity measures in captive elephant facility will help control the spread of the disease. Continue. A more effective strategy for mitigating human-elephant conflict is implementing landscape scale barrier instead of only fence individual crop plots or farms. So we can use natural barrier, of course, as following the natural barrier formation to be more efficient and at the same time also effective as a large scale solutions. Continue. Can you play the animations? So this is sorry, just continue. Just this is just to inform the different elephant corridor. Next one. Next. Yeah, this is the example of the elephant movement from GPS data, showing that elephant also restricted the movement by the extreme existing natural barrier, but also at the same time, the human spread and development also actually impacted or restricted by the extreme topography. So in this map, the dots, the blue one is actually the data of elephant distributions, and the yellow one is showing the extreme slope, and it shows that there are some existing natural barrier that keep the elephants in one area and separate to the community. Continue. This is the example, why we need to consider the existing natural barrier to be more efficient in the way for our barrier strategy, and also at the same time will be more effective because we don't have to barrier the entire area, but also in gaps where the elephants are passing the existing natural barrier. Continue. This is the example of the barrier strategy in Aceh, where we not only barrier each of the crop plots, but rather in the landscape level. So it's more efficient, the investment, because it can protect larger community instead of only the one who has the capital to build the barrier themselves. Yeah. So this example of the artificial barrier in the area where the gaps of existing natural barrier occurs, and we put the artificial barrier. Continue. Yeah, the power fence. Continue. Yeah, this is also an example of combination of the canal and also the power fence in one of the gap of the existing natural barrier in Benar Maria, and it's help to reduce the interaction between the wild elephant and also the community area, where they also keep the livestock with them. continue. Next. Just next. This is just an example of after we put the barrier in some areas, and we studied, we have some reduction of the human health and conflict incident after the barrier strategy applied at landscape level. Can you click one time? Yeah, this is to show the reduction of human health and conflict in Aceh. Next. Yeah. So in conclusion, the conservation of elephant must go beyond reducing human health and conflict. We need integrate strategies that address disease transmission risk, strengthen land use planning, and also prioritize biosecurity. I think that's all the slide, Heidi. I will, thank you very much for the attention. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Wahdi, for the presentation. I think there is a okay. Any questions? If you have participants, if you have any questions for Wahdi, you are most welcome to just type in the chat box. If not, I request Heidi to just continue with the rest of the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, if there are no questions, that comes to the end of this session and this webinar. Thank you very much, Dr. Wahdi, for your presentation. And we hope that you all will join in the next one, which will be 2 months from now. So again, if you have any follow-up questions, please feel free to contact us, either Daniel or I, and we will pass them on to the presenters. So thank you very much, everyone, and hope to see you next time.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Heidi. All.
Thank you.